Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me and allowing me to continue to be your daily advocate. If you're new here or you're not subscribed for any reason, please do me a huge favor and hit the subscribe button. Thank you to all of you who have been watching and following me for so long. It truly means a lot, and I'm glad that I can be this person.
XRP up high in the green. ADA following, Solana following, Luna following, Doge following, Ethereum following, Bitcoin following. You know what I'm saying? Everything is following. Total market cap though is below 2 trillion. Not what we want to see. You know, I'm high on two different numbers. I'm high on that $2 trillion number for the total market cap, and I'm high on that Bitcoin dominance of Bitcoin being in that range of 39 to 41%. Bitcoin's currently sitting at 41.58%. Now, that's going to lead us in and segue us into the next statement here. We're going to look at Drake. Drake put a bet onto Bitcoin. He bet $1.3 million in Bitcoin on the Super Bowl game. He also took a prop bet on a wide receiver. This is interesting. It says Drake spends his time betting more than $1 million in Bitcoin in Super Bowl matches when he's not running through the six with his woes. The award-winning rapper recently shared that he placed Bitcoin bets with a total of $1.26 million on the Super Bowl. He put $471,000 for the Rams to win the game, including overtime. He also expressed his confidence in the Rams wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr., my former Giants receiver, miss him, that the musician also placed another $392,000 bet on Beckham having more than 62.5 receiving yards, and another $392,000 that Beckham's gonna have over 0.5 anytime touchdown. So pretty much he needs to score a touchdown. This is interesting. Why? Because what else do we see going on here? We see a Bitcoin bet coming from a sports betting website. It says, what will happen to the price of Bitcoin during the Super Bowl? Does Bitcoin go up? That's minus 150. So they're clearly thinking that Bitcoin's price during the Super Bowl is going to shoot up. Or does Bitcoin go down? They're actually paying you out $110 plus 110 for every $100 you put on the game. So they're clearly thinking the price of Bitcoin goes up. Now here's my question, because this doesn't make sense. What if the price of Bitcoin goes up from say it started a game at 40,000, it goes up to 41,000, but then during the game it comes back down to 40,500. I mean, it went up, but then it's coming back down. Or are they taking it from the start price of Bitcoin during the game? That is what I find interesting here. But what do I firmly expect? I think we're going to get a nice little pump in the market, but then I think a couple of weeks later, that pump that we got, I think we're gonna have a nice correction as well. That is why I have money sitting on the sideline, folks, like I tell you all the time. And then we head over to Dr. Fenner, little TA for us. He says XRP finalized wave 1 at 91 cents. And we're expected a wave 2, a corrective ABC towards 74 cents. XRP targets within the third wave are $1.23 and $2.03, with $3.33 being the fifth wave. Your key resistance, 91 cents. And $1.13. Your key supports are sitting at 75 cents and 70 cents. Let's keep our eyes on XRP and we'll see what's going on here. Then I'll put this out. This is in relation to X-Zombies. Yes, the same X-Zombies that I've been telling you about, the same X-Zombies that price keeps going up and is going to continue to go up. And these are the early days, so I don't know what you're waiting for. The link is in the description. Head over to Solo, buy your token now. One X-Zombie token will always equal one NFT. But guess what? Someone's trying to do a copy and paste of the project and put it on OpenSea. They even tried to steal my X-Zombie NFT. Bastards. But all good. It's going to get fixed. Here's the X-Zombie I'm going to show off to you today. Look at this. Look at the artwork. Look at the bats coming out of its head. Look at it. This is going to be me staring at the game today. Nice cold drink in my hand, some good food, and just watching the game and glued to the TV. You know where you can go to get it. Head over to Solo price, folks. It's only 218 XRP. It's a little under $200 per NFT. These things are going to be worth thousands beyond thousands of dollars. Trust me when I tell you this. I know where this project is going. I see the potential. I see the artwork. Art is utility, folks. The biggest thing in NFTs is this artwork that is coming, and it's all going to be on the ledger, so it's going to be super, super cheap. You need to get into these bad boys now. And then Michael at Val 5 Links puts this out. SEC versus Ripple news updates have continued to deliver. XRP with much needed support. Here's the article coming from FX Empire. It's simply titled, Ripple's XRP ended a 3-day losing streak on Saturday with news of new Ripple motions against the SEC driving XRP support. So what are we seeing here? We're seeing more documents come out, folks. They're trying to delay the unvertible here. I think I got that word right, but it's not going to happen. I told you last night, the SEC does not want this thing to go to a trial. This thing goes to a trial, the SEC gets a loss. The SEC has to do everything in power that they can not to lose this case. Coming out of this, the SEC can come clean, XRP and Ripple, everyone can come out of this clean. If the SEC takes that first loss, it's going to show that it is possible for them to be defeated. They don't want that. Why don't they want that? Because moving forward, when they go against these other cryptocurrency companies, these other companies aren't just going to bow down and do what the SEC says. That's what the SEC is used to, right? They come at you, they come at the company Joe Schmo, they drop a lawsuit, Joe Schmo says, we ain't going to fight you guys, we don't have the funds, we'll pay you what you want. We know we're not going to win anyways, and you guys will just drag this thing on forever and ever. So what are we seeing? Well, we're seeing the SEC doing everything they can to avoid that loss, so these companies continue bowing down to what they want them to do. Pay attention out there. And then Michael at Bio5Links puts this down. This is absolutely massive, folks. Ripple's APAC Policy Director, ODL, can be used as a neutral bridge between central bank digital currencies. This is absolutely tremendous, right? Here's the original post. Here's the article from Bread News about the interview that went down on January 28th. This right here is Raul Adavini. He's the APAC Policy Director at Ripple. Okay, he states in March 2021, Ripple developed a central bank digital currency private ledger for central banks to issue and distribute CBDCs. The company has already piloted a central bank digital currency with Bhutan and is developing the world's first sovereign-based stablecoin for the Republic of Palau. Pay attention to this one. This is the big one. The world's first sovereign-based stablecoin. Yes, it's going to be backed by XRP. Then it says here, how will the hype around blockchain and cryptocurrencies play out this year? Cross-border payments is one area where we feel crypto has compelling utility. Global corporations still incur about $120 billion in transaction costs. $120 billion in fees alone, folks. The cross-border remittance market, the cross-border total market is over a quadrillion. And it says we also believe that NFTs will enable profitability and new business models, creating that tipping point for mainstream crypto adoption. Ripple launched a USD $250 million creative fund last year in collaboration with Mintable to support building out NFTs in the XRP ledger. Remember, Mintable is owned by Mark Cuban. Remember, Mintable is currently running on the Ethereum network. Remember, Mintable is moving over to the XRP ledger. This is huge. This is why I keep showing you X zombies. That is why this project, you need to get your tokens now before the ledger goes live. This is like the pre-sale, folks. Before the ledger goes live with NFTs, you're going to be able to get in early. Once these NFTs are actually out live and published and people start receiving them, this price is going to 10, 20, 30x from here. That is why I'm telling you now, you need to get in early. And it says, what are your thoughts on the development of CBDCs in the APAC countries? States, I think it's very clear that APAC is leading by example across both retail and wholesale central bank digital currencies. Looking ahead, however, central banks will have to tackle the challenge of interoperability when it comes to cross-border payments, as each country is creating its own digital currency, then we're just creating the same siloed system that we have in place today, which means that countries are not going to be able to use each other's CBDCs. So at that point, it's like, why even recreate it? Why even move to blockchain if you're doing the same thing over and over? No, you need to figure out how to be interoperable with all the other countries and their CBDCs, and that is what Ripple is pushing, and that is what they are doing. That's why they want these central banks to build upon their private ledger so they can become interoperable with all the other countries in the world. He states, therefore, interoperability to facilitate cross-border transactions is key here. And this is where neutral bridge assets like XRP, which is open source, public and decentralized, can continue to play a role. So what we're seeing for XRP and on-demand liquidity, which acts as a neutral bridge between currencies, we see the same use case for CBDCs where ODL can be used as a neutral bridge between central bank digital currencies. Folks, this is a massive statement. They are telling you, they are foreshadowing what is going to happen in the future. There is a reason 40 to 50 different central banks were working with Ripple. They are all going to build out their own systems upon the XRP ledger, and they will be able to tap into the world of central bank digital currencies and interoperate across the world for fractions of a penny. Pay attention to what Ripple says and what they are doing. Forget about everything else that is going on in the background. That is just noise. That is all distraction. I have seen it chase many people out. We know what we hold. We know what Ripple is doing, and we know the market they are going after is absolutely phenomenal.
So enjoy your day, everybody. I'm always here for you. Leave any comments or questions below, and be sure to subscribe. But thanks, everybody. I really appreciate you. Enjoy your day, and I always have your back. So thanks so much, everybody.